The guard said my wife's husband was inside. I didn't confront him. I didn't confront her. I let the board of directors do it instead. The sign on the glass doors said visitors must be escorted at all times, which already annoyed me because I'd been married to my wife for 24 years and still couldn't get past a receptionist with a badge and an attitude. I had her lunch in my hand. Thai place on 8th, pad CEW, extra broccoli, chili sauce on the side. She liked to pretend she didn't need the spice, then dumped half the container in anyway. I knew her habits better than I knew my own. The lobby smelled like citrus cleaner and money. Polished floors. Minimalist art that probably cost 6 figures and meant absolutely nothing. I stepped up to the desk and smiled. "Hey, I'm here to drop this off for Maya Torres." The receptionist didn't even look at me at first. Fingers tapping. Screen glowing. Then she frowned slightly. "Who are you?" "Ethan." Her husband. That finally got her attention. She looked me up and down, not rude, not hostile, just confused. Like I'd claimed to be someone's imaginary friend. "Oh," she said. Then she laughed. A quick puff of air. "Sorry. That's funny." My smile froze. "What's funny?" She leaned back in her chair and lowered her voice like she was doing me a favor. "Sir, I see Maya's husband here all the time." The word husband felt wrong in her mouth. Like she was mispronouncing it. "I think you're mistaken," I said. "We've been married since 2000. Before she could answer, the security guard shifted closer. Big guy. Polite eyes. Uncomfortable. "That him?" he asked, nodding toward the elevators. The doors slid open. Out walked a guy who looked like he'd been assembled by a PR firm. Late 40s. Crisp suit. Perfect hair. Casual confidence like the building belonged to him. "Mornin', Alex," the guard said. "Alex." The guy nodded, barely glancing our way. "Maya still in with the legal team?" Alex asked. "Yeah," the receptionist said. "Couple more minutes." Alex checked his watch. "Cool. I'll head up." Then, and this part burned, he smiled. Not cocky. Not smug. Just comfortable. Like a man walking into his own house. I watched him disappear into the elevator. My chest didn't hurt. That came later. Right then it just felt hollow, like someone had scooped something out and forgot to tell the rest of me. "I'm gonna head out," I said suddenly, setting the bag on the desk. "Could you give that to her? Just say Ethan dropped it." The receptionist nodded, eyes flicking between me and the elevator like she finally realized something was off. I walked out before anyone could stop me. I sat in my car with my hands on the wheel, staring straight ahead like I was waiting for traffic that never came. Maya Torres. My wife. COO of a fast-growing biotech logistics company. Smart as hell. Ruthless when she needed to be. The woman who used to stay up all night studying while I made ramen and rubbed her shoulders. I'd been her biggest cheerleader. Took on more at home when her job exploded. Missed vacations. Missed birthdays. Told myself it was temporary. That we were building something together. Apparently, she was building something else. I didn't drive home. I drove aimlessly, phone buzzing once with a text from her. Running late. Don't wait on dinner. Red heart. I laughed. A short, ugly sound. That night, she came home close to midnight. She smelled like her work perfume. The expensive one. The one she said was for big meetings. "Hey," she said, leaning down to kiss my cheek. I didn't flinch. That took effort. "How was your day?" she asked. "Interesting," I said. She didn't catch it. Or pretended not to. She talked about contracts, about regulatory hurdles, about Alex, always Alex, like he was indispensable. Her right hand. Her rock. When she fell asleep, phone charging on the nightstand, I stared at the ceiling and finally admitted what my gut already knew. Something was seriously messed up. I didn't go nuclear right away. I went quiet. I watched. I listened. I paid attention. Maya always slept like a rock. I waited until her breathing evened out, then gently slid her phone off the charger. Face ID worked. It always had. Messages were clean. Too clean. Work talk. Polite. Professional. But her calendar? That's where she got sloppy. Strategy dinner, off-site review. Travel, ops. I cross-checked the dates with credit card statements. Hotels that weren't conferences. Flights she never mentioned. Ride shares at weird hours. Then I found the second checking account. Not hidden well. Just, not mentioned. I felt sick, but also weirdly calm. Like the puzzle pieces were finally snapping together. The storage unit was the final straw. Climate controlled. Paid monthly. Unit 317. Inside were boxes of clothes, framed photos, spare toiletries, duplicates of her life. She wasn't cheating on me. She was transitioning. The apartment was downtown. High rise. View of the river. The key fit. Inside felt intimate in a way that hurt. Not flashy. Thoughtful. Like someone planned to stay. 2 toothbrushes. Shared closet space. Photos of her and Alex hiking, laughing, leaning into each other. No wedding ring on her finger in any of them. In a desk drawer, I found a folder. Exit strategy. That's what she called it. Inside were lawyer notes. Financial projections. Talking points. One line jumped out. Ethan prefers comfort over growth. This dynamic has held me back. I sat on the edge of the bed and stared at that sentence until my vision blurred. Held her back. I'd carried her when she was tired. Paid the bills when her startup barely made payroll. Believed in her when no one else did. And she was rewriting history. I documented everything. Photos. Screenshots. Statements. Then I did what I do best. I followed the money. And oh man, it was ugly. Company funds rerouted. Bonuses fast-tracked. Vendors conveniently aligned with Alex's portfolio. Stuff that looked innocent unless you knew what to look for. I knew what to look for. So I called the board. Quietly. Professionally. When Maya found out, she didn't scream. She went pale. You went behind my back, she said, voice shaking. You're trying to ruin me. No, I said calmly. I stopped pretending. She cried. She blamed stress. She blamed loneliness. She blamed me. I didn't argue. I just left. The fallout was brutal. Alex was fired. Immediate. No goodbye email. Maya was suspended pending investigation. Our divorce was finalized in 5 months. I got peace. She got consequences. Last I heard, she moved out of state. Consulting now. Smaller firms. Lower stakes. I don't stalk her socials. I don't care. Now I live in a modest condo. No secrets. No backup lives. I make dinner for myself. I take walks. I sleep through the night. I'm dating again. Slowly. Carefully. This morning, my girlfriend texted. You still up for brunch? I found that place with the insane biscuits. I smiled. Yeah. I'm up for it. Because this life. It's real. It's honest. And nobody's escorting me out of it.